What's good, peeps? We are live here with the Little Marvel's Avengers. Tonight we are still doing some leveling of our power level. I am at 79 and certainly want to shout out to Lejeune for the tip on how to level the power level to 150 within a little under 2 hours. I will show you all this trip. What is up, Sleeper Kid? Noti gang on deck, bro. Appreciate you for tuning in tonight. Just gonna do a little leveling for maybe about an hour, and then we're gonna switch over to some Battlefield a little later, or we may go a little longer than an hour. We'll just have to see. So there's a new upgrading system for gear, but you can't upgrade anything that's under power level 100. So that's why I'm grinding, because when you finish the mission chains for Spider-Man, it rewards you with heroic gear. But if it's under power level 100, it practically would be useless. So I definitely want to be careful, and shout out to Tony Bing for putting me up on game on that. He's got a post on his YouTube. He made a video about that. So definitely wait till your power level 100 to complete. I believe it's mission number 7. All right, so let's get into this. Let's go get our dailies. Let me go to the anthill. So how's everybody doing out there tonight? Y'all have a good day. Sometimes you can also pick up gear from these, but of course you have to purchase it. So I don't feel like getting the credits or spending the credits, especially when I can earn it for free. Alright, select my dailies. But so far I'm loving the combat for Spider-Man. I mean, he's epic.
No go?
Alright, let's see what. Okay, so my artifacts are in the 60s, so that's quite a considerable jump. So I'll actually grab these.
I should have guessed that's what you wanted. Interesting choice. Oh, don't worry, I'm just taking notes.
Now, also in the hack, he said that you could only practically equip, or you should only equip one artifact, but somehow that speeds up the process. I don't really know the science behind that. But nevertheless, we running with 2. Okay, so what we want to do, the hack for getting to 150, if I remember this correctly, is you want to go to a desert vault, or any vault mission for that matter. But for this one, we're going to the desert vault. And if you've got DNA keys, which I've been doing a considerable amount of grinding, your DNA keys are going to come from your boss fights, like Abomination and Taskmaster. So we're going to launch this because I don't want to play with multiples right now, because I'm doing a specific farm.
Resistance intel has identified the location of another shield vault.
So like villain sectors.
AIM appears to be in the area, likely seeking the same
Days
thing.
of Anger
Find the
and
vault
City
recover
Under
its
Siege.
resources before our enemies have a chance to find it.
Those are the ones that you want. Yes. DNA keys you only get from boss fights, Sleeper Kid. And sometimes the boss fight is not always Abomination or Taskmaster. Sometimes you fight against the ship
Have the exact location of the vault.
that flies in the air. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Shield frequency when you get close
But those
to
are the
its
only ways to obtain it.
Scout out the area ahead of you to locate it.
So right here, so we just want to open up these chests. And go throughout the level, and you'll learn the spots too, Sleeper Kid, the more you play this game, of where the chests are on the map. And that way you'll practically just run through it. And keep in mind, leveling your power level is totally separate from leveling your actual level. So like right now, I think I'm level 21. I'm not even focusing on leveling my actual level. I'm just leveling my power level right now. And the reason for that again is because when I get my epic gear, I'll be able to upgrade it. Because the epic gear that you get for completing his mission chain is actually pretty good. I've seen the stats on it. I mean, it's not exotic gear or anything, but it's pretty good. Because that's the thing. When you go into a fight to earn better gear, you still can't go in gimp. And then also, as you get the gear, equip it, so that you're constantly having a higher set of gear on as you're still farming, so you're getting higher pieces. Because that's the thing, you can level anytime on this game. Leveling is easy. That's probably the easiest thing it is to do. Your regular levels. But your power level, that's something you really got to focus on if you want to do it efficiently. See, I'm getting experience just for opening chests. So experience is automatically going to come. Yep, Destiny had a similar level and power level system. Man, hey, you know what, Sleeper Kid? Speaking of Destiny, as you know, the most recent expansion of Destiny was a hit. I mean, they've really turned the game around, and people are bragging about how well the game Destiny is doing. But I recently heard information, I don't know how true it is, but I heard something about a possible Destiny and Halo crossover. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I was just kind of reading somebody who was wishful or hopeful, but I think I saw something, man, that said there's a possible Destiny and Halo crossover coming. I don't know if it'll be seasonal, kind of like Final Fantasy does theirs, but yeah, bro. So look into that, check that out. I really hadn't had time to research it, but I heard that's getting ready to be a thing somehow. And that was huge news, man. When I saw that, I was like, what? And, you know, I don't play either game, but, you know, I've been hearing great things about Destiny. But, I mean, that's almost enough to make your boy at least try it. I mean, Okay, so you see how I'm getting pieces of gear that are higher now? So boom, 76 to 79. And then with the lower pieces of gear, just discard them. Because every time you discard gear, as you can see, you get upgrade modules and fragments. And if you do it at this level, this is how you keep your inventory low. Because that's the thing, man. You'll end up with so many pieces of gear, your inventory will be full. I think you can hold 600 pieces of gear unless they upgraded that with the most recent update. But I think 600 was the max. Spider senses tingling. Spider-Man is such an iconic character, man. I'm telling you, he is probably the most loved Marvel character that it is. I mean, hands down. I'm gonna put Spider-Man above everybody. Oh yeah, definitely love the traversal with Spider-Man. As a matter of fact, he's faster than any other of the heroes. One time I actually thought when I took off swinging in a round that my NPCs didn't load up. I didn't even think I had a team because I had ran off and left them with the swinging. I mean, nobody can cover ground like Spider-Man can. I mean, the next closest, of course, would be Thor or Iron Man because they can fly for traversal, but I mean, Spider-Man covers a lot of distance when he's swinging and covers it fast. And I've seen people also saying on the internet that this version of Spider-Man from Marvel's Avengers did a better job than Insomniac. Don't listen to that. That's somebody that took it way too far. Because Insomniac is the closest thing we're going to get to perfection as it relates to Spider-Man. So some people just be talking. That's why you can't listen to everything. And that doesn't mean that you can't enjoy them both, because I'm enjoying them both. But I'm just saying, to compare Crystal Dynamics Spider-Man to Insomniac Spider-Man, come on, man. That's just insane. Don't do that. So I haven't even attempted the raid yet. I'm hearing that the raid takes anywhere from 2 hours to 3 hours to complete. So you gotta have some time. And not only that, you also gotta know what you're doing. So hopefully I'll get to run pretty soon. I'll probably run at some point with the Drifting Crusader. He's a big fish in the Marvel Avengers community. And he's pretty much down to run at any time, so it's just a matter of building that team. But even still, they're gonna have to coach me through it, because like I said, I hadn't done it. I think Lejeune is actually working on a how-to video right now of what to do in the raid, so it's just a matter of him editing that, because he's practically got it finished. So I'm definitely gonna watch that and just kind of see, because I like to go in at least knowing what to do. Now, if you're the first to do it, you pretty much got to learn the hard way. But, you know, hey, that's why sometimes it's good to just sit back and chill. I mean, let somebody else go first. They can figure it out. See, I'm an old school gamer, y'all. I've been doing this since the early 80s. So I've learned now to just enjoy the journey and take my time with it, y'all. I ain't in a rush. I ain't in a hurry. I mean, we get there when we get there. mean, other people have saved me tons of time, even with this method of farming, so that I don't have to figure it out the hard way. I can just breeze through and get this done. Okay, so basically that's what you want to do. That's pretty much all of the DNA chests in this level. So you don't want to complete the level at this point. You just want to log out, and then we're going to go and do a corrupted vibranium mission. Yeah, man, actually there's videos up now, Sleeper Kid, of people that's completed the raid. I think Doom Killer has a video posted on YouTube. I think Sadat the Gamer has one posted. Matter of fact, that was all run group. Tricks Ridiculous, Sadat the Gamer, Lejeune, and Doom Killer all ran as a squad of 4. And they weren't the first to complete it. I think Bob Duck and Weave team was the first people to complete it, but I think Lejeune and that squad, the Ultimates, were like the second or third group to complete it. So I actually got to go watch it myself and check that out, because all of them cats, man, is good. They know what they're doing. And if you notice on my channel, I'm always giving a shout out to somebody. I mean, like, there is no hate in my blood whatsoever. I mean, if people got a good thing going, I mean, it's enough room for everybody to win. All right, so corrupted vibranium, you want to do Our Town. I believe that's the one that they said select. And the reason you're selecting this map is because of how the corrupted vibranium is going to be positioned on the map. It's easy to get to, it's easy to find, get in, get out.
Recent intel suggests AIM is running further illicit projects in Venture Ridge. I suggest we pay the town a visit to disrupt them and remind Monica the Avengers are a force to be reckoned with. I'm scanning the area and will feed you prime areas to target. Stand by. Disable the nearby.
No, actually the chest that I'm forming spawn every time you reload the map. So they're always there.
You know you can still run. No? Why by me?
And so we're going to go right over here to the left. And here we are. Here are the corrupted vibranium pieces right here. So you want to destroy these. And what that does, and this is only why the corrupted vibranium event is going. So this is like a temporary event. Every time you destroy one of these clusters, it gives you gear. That's one of the drop from destroying each cluster. But now while it's in this state, you can't attack it. You gotta wait until it heats up. See, like if you attack it right there, it'll knock you back.
Absorb kinetic energy and use it as a kind of temporary.
All right, there we go.
In this state, they cannot be destroyed. Clusters have been destroyed.
And it's literally that
I'll use
easy,
this
y'all.
data to attempt.
And see, now my gear that I've got, boom, we in the 92. So we almost there, almost over 100. And it's literally that simple. Wash, rinse, and repeat.
Identify their component molecules.
And there's also some more corrupted vibranium on this map.
Ah, no! That guy's coming and I can't think of any quips. Anyone get some photos? I'm working on a scrapbook.
Okay, so if you're just starting Sleeper Kid, you're gonna play through the missions, because to complete the storylines to get 100%, which is something you want to do, it's going to take you through a series of missions. I mean, like, you're going to have to do it. Now, you can raise your power level along the way, but just simply going through the storyline and doing the basic missions that you got to do first is what's going to get you experience, both with your level and your power level. So it's going to automatically do it for that first initial character that you select to play as your main. Now, it's when you start leveling other characters outside of your main that you're going to want to start using these tips and tricks, because then it'll cut the time in half to actually level those additional characters.
I've detected another pocket of corrupted vibranium.
Alright, and then here's the next set of corrupted vibranium. I think there's 4 sets on this map, but all 3 of these are close to each other, so I just run and do these 3, and then I load out of the map, and then switch again over back to the alright, boom, so there we go. Let's see what we got. Alright, we're in 93 now. 93. And then, as you can see, I just got arm pieces and a waist piece. No chest piece or head piece in that particular form, but that's okay. So we want to go here, select all our gear again, dismantle it, get those free points back, and upgrade modules, and that's it. I mean, pretty much do that, wash, rinse, and repeat, and within 2 hours maximum you should have your power level at 150. Yeah, simple enough, man. Simple. Alright, so boom. Return to the Quinjet. Zone out. Back to select mission. Utah Badlands. There it is, Desert Vault. And the reason that you don't want to defeat or complete the Desert Vault is because once you beat a Desert Vault completely, it goes away, and you have to go back and use the farm method to unlock it again. And so it just takes more time. So the whole point of the vaults, once you get to the end game stuff of the game, is not to even really beat the vault. It's to farm the vault.
Likely seeking the same thing. Find the vault and recover its resources.
Absolutely,
before
complete
our enemies have a chance
your
to find
campaign first, and then the rest of the stuff you'll worry about later, because you're gonna get so much just going through the campaign, both with experience, with gear, unlocking your nameplates, and then of course unlock the challenge card first with the hero that you're leveling. So that way, once you, I think it costs like 1,000 credits to unlock the challenge card. After you do that, oh yeah, I got unspent skill points. Yep, I did gain a level. You'll get skill points every time that you level with your main level.
Ahead of you to locate it.
Yeah, but whenever you get going at it, Sleeper Kid, just let me know, and we can definitely do some runs together, especially when it comes to the bosses.
This is not going to end well for you.
I can definitely get in there with you, man, and we can defeat some of that stuff pretty quickly, because like some fights are going to require that you beat certain bosses to progress throughout, not necessarily the campaign, but for your missions and objectives. Yep, I'm always down to run on Avengers, man. And just, matter of fact, I just need to introduce you to a couple of people in the community anyway, because the community is large, man, for Avengers. And that's the thing, like, this game has so much potential, and with every update more features are added, so like you're coming into the game at a good time. I mean, it's been out for a little over a year. Of course, you didn't have to go through a lot of the bugs and stuff that was happening initially, and even with traversal inside of the helicarrier, I remember when you had to walk everywhere, you couldn't run. Like you weren't programmed to run back at that time, so it took forever, it seems, to get from one end of it to the other just to get something done. So you coming in at a good time, man. It's 9 heroes, or 10. No, I think yeah, you're on PlayStation, so 10 heroes. Yeah, it's come a long way, man. This game has come a long way. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, you still got some issues with every update that they make. It seems to come with its fair share of glitches, but through a patch, they go back and fix those things. So, I mean, they're committed to taking care of whatever issues arise. And then Miller, who's another guy in the community, dropped a leak the other day that the next hero that's coming, which should be probably February, somewhere around there, is going to be She-Hulk. So that was leaked. And of course, the Marvel MCU TV series for her on Disney Plus, I think is supposed to drop pretty soon as well. So as you can see, they generally try to cross promote. Like, there was an event today when we logged in that has nameplates that are based on the Hawkeye series. So when we get on Battlefield, I'm also going to be rocking my Wooger haptic feedback vest, because that's the only way I'll play a first-person shooter now. I mean, after getting that thing, I'm telling you, it really makes a difference. But here's the kicker. You've got to have an audio source that's at least putting out more than 20 hertz for you to really get the full effect of the haptics and what it was created to do. So you gotta run it with the Mix Amp Pro from Astro. If you don't run it with that, because trust me, I tried it without the Mix Amp. I tried it just going straight through the audio on the controller, plugging in the 3.5 millimeter jack, and it is not the same. I mean, it is a night and day difference. Oh yeah, man, I'm having tons of fun with that vest. At first, when I got it, you know, I was thinking that it was gonna be gimmicky. I was like, you know, all of the haptics are gonna feel the same. It's just gonna be a vibration. But let me tell you, and like I say, it's because of that mix amp. Going into that mix amp with Astro, because you got to turn the volume like way up to really get the full effect. Now the vest itself gives you an option to control the volume, So even if the volume is up on your mix amp or whatever audio source you're coming out of, you can still turn it up and down with the vest itself, so it's not like blasting you out. And for some reason also, you're going into the vest, your in is to the vest from your audio source, and then your out is to your headphones. And somehow it seems to enhance the experience of your headphones themselves as well. All right, 95 now. Coasting right along. There actually was big news today for DICE, a company of electronic arts that made Battlefield. Huge news today, in fact. The former head of the team actually stepped down after 10 years. He retired. Or not retired, but he went a different direction. So, with that being said, once again, when Battlefield initially released, it had its fair share of bugs as well. I mean, every game that pretty much has come out recently has had issues at launch. I mean, COVID changed everything. The teams were a lot smaller. Some people were not working from the office where they had access to better equipment. Some people had to do stuff from home, so it's just been a lot. So in this generation, to expect a game to come out practically perfect is almost next to impossible. There's going to be some kind of issues. However, with that being said, just to show you the kind of company that Insomniac is and the level that they're on as far as development, when Ratchet & Clank released, when Spiderman Miles Morales released, you didn't see a whole lot of bugs, a whole lot of issues. I mean, them cats got their stuff together. They got it figured out pretty well. And that's also the team that's going to be doing Wolverine. So Insomniac is building its own universe as well. So I'm excited to see the stuff that they got lined up. All right, we getting there, y'all. We get okay. Power level 100. Okay, so I'm in the hundreds. So I actually could stop now and just finish doing his mission chains, because the gear it gives me now should be at power level 100. But just to make sure that we got a little bit of buffer, I'm going to continue to farm this a little more. Alright, back to the Quinjet. Adjust my camera a little bit. There we go. Alright, select mission. Now we need to go back to the corrupted Vibranium event. Our town. Wash, rinse, and repeat. That's all it is to it, y'all.
Recent intel suggests AIM is running further illicit projects in Venture Ridge. I suggest we pay the town a visit to disrupt them and remind Monica the Avengers are a force to be reckoned with.
And then also too, the way that you upgrade gear now is you have to sacrifice a piece of gear that's actually above the gear that you want to upgrade. So even though once I complete this mission chain I'll get gear that's at the power level of 100, I'm still going to have to sacrifice a stronger piece of gear. So I actually probably better go ahead and try to complete this thing. So performing the wreckage skill is what's giving me further completion on completing his mission chain. And I definitely got to get his defense up, because Spider-Man is kind of squishy right now the way I got him built. Once again, I'm not really focusing on the build, and I'm not leveling his character level yet.
The clusters ahead are interconnected molecules of a volatile metal I cannot identify. Destroy them all or they'll regrow. The clusters absorb kinetic energy and use it as a kind of temporary shield. When in this state, they cannot be destroyed. The clusters have been destroyed. I will use this data to attempt to identify their component molecules.
Trouble up ahead. We can take them. No problem. Let's go.
Here, corrupted Vibranium.
I've detected another pocket of corrupted Vibranium. The cluster is temporarily shielded. This vein of corrupted Vibranium has been destroyed. I've detected another pocket of corrupted Vibranium.
All right, there we go. We're almost there.
Looking good, people.
Regrow. You must destroy them all, or they will keep coming back.
Come on, heat up then. Alright, so there we go. Since I hit 100, gear upgrading starts from power level 100. Upgrading gear requires consuming gear from the same gear slot. Epic rarity gear can be upgraded or consumed. Upgrade modules and fragments are needed for upgrading gear. So, like I say, we just gonna get his epic gear first, or his legendary gear from this set. Targeted spark cartridges. I'm actually gonna keep that piece. I'm liking how that's looking.
This vein of corrupted Vibranium has been destroyed.
Come on, guys, you're just embarrassing yourselves.
He got a lot of crowd control moves too, so he can definitely back some folks up off of him.
That's gonna hurt the morning.
Alright, so that's what I want right there, trying to defeat people with the wreckage skill takedown. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Dancing machine. Boy, he break dancing on it. Spider-Man be getting busy, man, I'm telling you. Alright. Let's go back. And we'll do a mission this time. That way we can probably unlock his mission chain and get that part out the way. Give me 1 second, people. I'll be right back and we'll cut the AC on. All right, back with you. See, that didn't take long, did it? All right, let's see. Select mission. Okay, so we got Days of Anger. Scientist Supreme. I could do that mission, but let's see, Rising. Okay, here we go. Hawkeye. So this is specifically for the show. So completing the war zone with Hawkeye and Kate Bishop in the strike team. Need to do that 3 times and then go and pet Lucky the dog. Complete a war zone with at least one other player. Alright, so this one I'm going to do Days of Anger. That way I can get some of my DNA keys back that I spent. And then I'll complete that with Hawkeye or Kate Bishop and get the Marvel Studios exclusive nameplate. Okay. Okay.
Great seeing you.
Alright, Days of Anger. See if I can get a match made. I only need one other person to finish this daily mission. There we go. 2 peeps. That way we'll get some experience and everything from this. Gear, whole 9 yards. Alright, so we got a full group. Let's get it, baby, get it. See what nameplates I got right now.
Agent Morales just gave me the heads up. More temporal anomalies.
Okay, so we got another Spider-Man at power level
Considering the
143.
We think Maestro's
Oh yeah, he been grinding at level 24.
mess up our timeline. More than it already is. What Maestro's up to is bad. Space-time continuum, bad. If he has a way to travel through time, positive thoughts and good luck.
Alright. Alright, team, let's get this done.
Hey, Morales says there's a massive spike in tachyon radiation coming. origin point is somewhere nearby. Probably where Maestro is too. Eyes peeled, everybody.
Spider-Man is the takedown king, y'all. I'm telling you.
You wanna just give up while you're ahead? No. Suit yourself. Hey, Michael!
Oh, I didn't even realize I can select new webs now. He's got 3 different options on his web. Right now what I've been using is just a standard web blast, which is that. Let me see what web spread look like. Oh, somebody done got killed. Okay, the web spread is pretty nice. Okay, well, alright, yeah, they got him up. Call in the Spidey drone. And then you can select web tether. Oh, let me get them up. Come on. I got you. I got you. Hop on up. Get back in the battle.
Keep looking for Maestro.
You finally arrived.
Yeah, we're real sticklers for messing with the timeline.
Now you also got a couple of chests in this level as well, which I've learned just from doing it so many times, where all the spots is for this stuff. So see, I'm still getting gear along the way.
I almost feel like a bully.
See how he does that webbing right there? That's spreading a lot of status effects. Which that's similar to a combo that Black Panther got when he threw out his daggers. I got you, Kate. I got you.
Keep going. Harder they fall.
Ass kicking. Looks like it hurt.
Boss, eat your toast.
All right, we're going after Maestro.
Mission that surrounds you, Spartan. I will save you from it all.
By rewriting history, you know damn well how risky that is.
Monica failed. I will not.
More goons. You know the drill.
All right, let me change out some gear right quick. Up to 100 on that. And 98. 96. Oh, snap.
I've been hit by buses. And this is worse.
I guess I just took for granted and automatically assumed that my teammates were right behind me, that they would have taken care of that boss. But I see that's not the case. Appreciate you, Spider-Man. Web him up, web him up.
Note to self, try to avoid hits like that.
We will not be stopped.
All right, let's show them what we're made of.
Little help here?
Make our own fate.
Thanks.
This sure doesn't feel like destiny, Maestro.
Come on, get busy, get busy, get busy. who we got left? This guy over here.
This is the storm Morales told us about. Maestro, here we come. Another group down. Maestro's got to be close.
Based on that broadcast, Maestro should be up ahead. Well, there's nothing.
Alright, let's see. I got 2 levels out of that. Select my skills right quick. We're getting there, baby.
Cavorite. Maestro's hoarding Cavorite.
A small step toward a better future. I will succeed where Monica Rappaccini failed.
You got another time bridge stat somewhere?
Hey, it's those AIM people you keep talking about.
That's the thing about being leveled all the way up, man. We could take this dude so fast if we were. Dodge game on fleet. Dodge game on fleet. We almost got him. We working on him. We working on him.
Oh, this is fine. Excruciating pain. No big deal.
Rev, what up? On YouTube. Just saw your comment, man. Appreciate you for being on the stream. Playing a little Marvel's Avengers right now, leveling some Spider-Man. Almost got Maestro sold up. Oh, come on, man. Really? Really? Alright, let me go over here and grab some health. Oh. Somebody just went down. Alright, come on, get up, get up, get up. Oh, are you serious? We wiped? Well, once again, the disadvantages of having a low power level.
Cavorite. Maestro's hoarding Cavorite.
A small step for a better future. I will succeed where Monica Rappaccini failed.
You got another time bridge stat somewhere?
That ain't so bad. Just say hello.
There we go. There we go. We damaging him a lot faster now. That's it. That's all you got to do, Hawkeye. Just keep your circle up. That's it. It's not a hard fight. It's just a matter of everybody doing what they're supposed to do. And sometimes too, I think even at the lower levels, you fought this thing so much that everybody just kind of take it for granted. And you fight it casually as if you were maxed out. But you have to remember all over again that you're building a new character. And your power level and your gear is kind of damp and weak, so you have to actually use your strategy and the play mechanics that help you to survive. Alright, big fella. Getting ready to fall, big fella. Getting ready to go down, big fella. Getting ready to go down, big fella. Almost out of there, big fella.
Avengers, you won't survive.
No more. Almost time traveling Maestro. Yeah, that would have been bad. Okay, let's go home before we jinx this somehow.
Alright, get the gear and the mission chain complete from this. And we're going to hop on some Battlefield 2042 in a second. Run downstairs and probably get a drink as well. Telling you, the thing about streaming, man, is you need plenty of snacks.
Just got word from Agent Morales.
Okay, free shipment is unlocked. Alright, there we go. Starting to get some decent gear now. So mission chain complete. $107. $102. Claim my free so once you unlock 100 of these, you also will get this Wakandan stealth outfit for Iron Man, which is fire, by the way. Drifting Crusader, what's up, man? Actually, you know what, I've been streaming, man, for probably about an hour and a half on Avengers right now, and I'm about to jump on another stream for Battlefield. Man, I want to run with y'all because it takes about what, 3 hours, somewhere around there, 2.5. Around 2 hours. Let's see, that's yeah, man. Dang, dude, I'm telling you. See, I got work in the morning, man. So, I promise if we had ran about 6, this would have been perfect. I tell you what, yeah, because I know, yeah, I got work in the morning, man. I ain't going to be able to run right now, but let me take a rain check on that, bro. I promise you we're going to run the raid soon, Drift. We're going to run the raid soon, man. Matter of fact, let's make it a bet to try it tomorrow for sure. Appreciate you, man. Like I say, I know, man, that we probably gonna get in the thick of it, and then I'm gonna have to log, and I keep hearing that if one person logs, everybody else has to start over. So yeah, let's just try to make a bet to run it tomorrow, man. Hey, but with that being said, everybody, I'm about to jump off of this stream for right now, run downstairs and grab a drink, and then get back on for probably about another hour on some Battlefield, and then we're gonna end the night like that. Man, boy, I promise, if you had hit me up, Drift, man, about an hour ago, we would have did the thing tonight, man. But anyway, we're gonna get it in, man. We're gonna get it in, and that's probably also something that I'll have an opportunity to stream to y'all, is us running the raid. So it definitely sounds like fun. I can't wait to do it. All right, everybody, getting ready to sign off for right now. Be back in just a minute for a little Battlefield 2042. All right, peace.